Would you believe me that that's only a fraction of my anime collection? Would you also believe me that I am somehow not in debt? Hey everyone, Mr. Sokami here. And I know I've really only been doing like VTubing stuff and stuff related to the podcast. Well, I just haven't been able to find a reason to do anything in front of the camera since, well, everything. But I think I finally found something. Because today, I really want to talk to you guys about, well, DVD collecting. More specifically, box sets. I figured I would present to you all some different box sets, and specifically TV series box sets, and just the different designs. How some of them are really well done. I'll even show you some of my favorites. And just how some of them really aren't good. Some of them are really not designed very well. I really don't like them. I think, like, you get busted cases, you get all sorts of stuff that's just, it's trash. So I'm going to show you what's good, what's worth your while, what you should just outright avoid, and maybe if you can't avoid it, how to actually fix it. Because I got some tips and tricks on how to fix these things. At least, well, on a budget. So first up, we are going to talk about the current standard, like what you will normally see. So for instance here, you've got like this nice clear case. It's not bad. You've got like an entire series right here. These are pretty standard. They're not bad. They're pretty good. With exception. But we'll get to that. You get like stuff like this. This one's a little cheaper. Doesn't even have, well, so as you can tell, yeah, you could see there's stuff on inside of this. Like, you've got your standard, again, clear cases. Great, because you can get the episode list and everything. This is a reproduction. Well, the case it's a replacement case. Because there's an issue when it comes to these types of cases. And that issue is a very glaring one. This one is, I had to purchase another case. When I got this, it was shattered. Like, I mean, the inside was just gone. So I had to completely replace the case. Luckily, I had a case that had like 4 discs available. But sometimes I can't. I don't always have these backup cases. And some of the backup cases aren't that great either. So you get stuff in instances like this. Alright, seems standard enough. Well, you'll notice that little crack. That's, not great. The spindle fucking shattered. Because this just snapped. It cannot be replaced. I would have to get a brand new case. And, well, I didn't have any of the 4-disc cases. So what I ended up having to do was put them in sleeves. Thankfully, 4 discs will fit relatively fine in here. It's an okay fix. It is not an ideal fix. But you can already see where we're going with this. This is not a good sign. And this is your standard. This is today's standard. You will find a lot like this. But then you've got your bigger sets. Your 8 discs. where this becomes the standard. This is okay. Not ideal, but it's okay. Shout out to Shout for these, because yeah, it's not bad, everything's here. I forgot this series actually had 10 discs, not 8. Good God. So yeah, the more compact you get, the longer the series, and the more like huge in size the set gets, the more you're gonna start seeing stuff like this. Again, it's okay. However, I can't come up with a way to fix that if, it comes to you shattered. Other than, well, the sleeves. And I don't really recommend it. Not because I think it'll harm the discs. No. It's not a problem. It's just, we all know as collectors, and I hope I have some collectors watching this, as like someone who loves physical media, it doesn't feel good. But these are manageable. Now let's get into some of the more kind of bizarre box sets. Everybody loves a nice big box in their collection because, it shows it off. Well, yeah, this is pretty cool, but, problem. How do I get the damn discs out? Well, and I bought this used a while back. It's supposed to open there, but somebody had the bright idea to open here, and yeah. So you have like the collection of volumes. That became a really big thing back in like the mid-2000s, like early to mid-2000s. You were getting these sets where it was literally just taking the collected the volumes that you could buy separate and throwing them into a box. Just a standard disc. Standard case. 4-disc set. Not bad, but again, not ideal. Now, these particular ones actually came in multiple styles, and let's give you some examples of that. This is where I get to talk a little bit about something I adore, and that is the chip box. Chip boxes are so cool. You've got this nice, hard cardboard box. Ignore this little weird strip that's just packaging design. And you stick all of the volumes in there. Fantastic. That's a nice way to collect all of these volumes into one set. I love it. Then you start getting into some odder things. They've still been doing this. However, they're doing it with Blu-rays. And I'm not the biggest fan. Especially when you really just don't try. You didn't do a box at all. You just did a fucking sleeve. With, Blu-rays that gave me trouble, actually. Hope I don't... No, okay. Yeah. The plastic wasn't the greatest, and I believe... No, I was able to fix it. But discs kept falling out of here. That's another thing that you run into. Not great, not ideal, but low effort for what looks like a decent collection. You got the other really weird trend that has been happening, especially with anime, and that is getting a chip box for one series, or one season in particular, designed to hold 2 seasons. You got your little art book. That stuff is all nice. That's just extra. That's not really something that we're really going to talk about, but I do know, I'll do a video down the line talking about all the extras you can get, like collectibles with your cases. But yeah, Season 1, Season 2, and the way it's designed, it holds them both. If I can just, there we go. Yeah. I actually don't mind this. I know, as a collector, it's kind of weird doing something like this and being like, well, but I want like a separate box for each of them. Yeah, true. However, convenience-wise, that's actually great. Love it. Bondi. Oh, Bondi. Yeah. Pretty standard. Your nice little DVD set. Oh, yeah. Nice, cool cases. Actually, the way these are designed, fantastic. This nice little clip makes sure that you keep it in place. You don't have discs slip sliding around. However, they did slightly cheap out at times. For instance, yes, another slipcover, but we have 2 DVDs, which, again, have a little clip. That's nice. But, not great, but not the worst. We'll get to some of the worst here in a little bit. And that time is slowly coming upon us. Yeah, I don't care for this. You see this in anime collections. You will see this all the time from Anime Works. Or Media Blaster. Whatever. This is just cheap. So cheap. I can't even. And then, yeah, you got the same thing here. And then you've got variations. As you can see here, this one is literally the subtitled version, and this is a dub, which is apparently very rare, not exactly common, but they just gave it to me in a regular old 3-disc case. I just can't. That's not cool. Look at it next to it. It's just low effort. Just ugh. I just really wanted a chance to show off this set. It's so cool. Look at that. Like, it's color coded and it's got like granted it's, you know, normal sized casing, but look at this beautiful box. This is gorgeous. Like, holy shit. Then there's the times where you get something kind of cool, but it is still, by all accounts, low effort. Such is the case with the slipcase. Oh, I'm getting myself demonetized. Like I actually get monetized. Making money off of YouTube. I make myself laugh. Yeah. Enter the slipcase over a normal box that has normal cases. I'm trying my best not to show it. I can't really show you, but there's different art underneath this. I just don't want to get banned from YouTube. So moving on. And by moving on, I mean moving backwards for a second. I almost forgot one. We have another case, and oh my god, you will get this so much with Funimation. Yeah, 5 discs, also includes the movie. Great. Yeah, you got this little slipcover. Okay, cool. Yeah. Then you have the low effort as all hell case that definitely shattered, you can tell, and I had to put this in multiple sleeves. Not great, and they, well, Remember how I said that 4 fits just fine? 5 does not. Yeah. It's my only solution for this. Why? Now, a slight tangent, because while you don't see very many series in these cases, you will find collections of films or just a movie, special edition, blah, 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 whatever. Steelbooks. Yeah, you can already see the problem. Steelbooks are okay, and they're kind of cool. However, when a steelbook breaks, oh my god, does it break. As you can plainly see, well, the disc also fell out. Yeah, that's not great either. It's just, you can't bend it back. It's dead. And I'm having to hold it together with a rubber band. And I am also very, very shocked that even though I bought this used, it had everything still in it. Sometimes we just get lucky, I guess. And yeah, as a point for fixing it, yeah, rubber band, that's about the best I can do. So now let's get into another type of DVD case that I actually do really, really like. The box set, where you've got the cardboard, and you've got a lot of cardboard. These are actually really, really good. I love sets like this. It's fantastic. You get more art. It's just overall nice. I actually very rarely get these things broken. I don't find any of these where the spindle is broken. It all just tends to work, and it should have stayed a standard. But unfortunately, some series just decide to or companies, I guess, just decide to go the cheaper route. And you would suddenly go from this to just a case with a couple of discs in there, and the spindle's not great, and it's just a pain in the ass. Ignore that. Next, there are plenty of really good examples of these cases. Like, I have a ton of them in my collection. Like, it's good. Like, this one in particular is a cardboard flap there, 4 discs. Then this is just straight up all 5 discs on here. It's really cool. And you can have like little decorative stuff, like, oh, here's a little pocket for advertisement. That's cool. There's a little pocket for, well, I think that's actually a guide. Oh, cool, it's an episode guide, and huh. Cool. Alright. I have collected so much that even I don't know what all I have. But not all of them are created equal, because, once again, this feels cheap. This feels really, really cheap. Elephant in the room. I don't like when they just slide the discs into cardboard like this. This is not cool. Just putting it in a sleeve. It is too easy for these to get scratched. It sucks. It's not good. You really couldn't have just put a spindle in here? You couldn't have just put the model little spindle on each one of these little pages. Like, okay, yeah, it's like a book. That's cool. But Guys, you just, for a gimmick, you gave up practicality. And disc safety. Come on now. Prime example. Here's one where I really had to fix it. Like, this is okay. That's fine. You've got this nice little box where it opens like that. You've got, like, yeah, a bunch of art stuff. Map. That's actually really cool. However, this is where we get to something that truly pisses me off. The discs were just slid in here. I had to custom cut each of these little sleeves that I had put the discs in because I don't trust the cardboard. Yeah, no, this is horrible. This is awful design. That does not feel secure. And I know what you're gonna say. Like, it's a Blu-ray, right? It's Blu-ray. It's not gonna get scratched. Look, I'm gonna be real with you. Blu-rays can, in fact, get scratched. It's just not easy. Nothing is foolproof. You know, while we're at it, let's get to the penultimate combo of this. That is a nice box. This is an entire cartoon series, all in one collection. That is awesome. It's a nice, solid box. However, how are the discs kept? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Don't get me wrong, though. I mean, like, this is cool. It looks like the actual Enchiridion. It's, like, really fantastic art and all these descriptions on each season. Fantastic. Oh, look, it pops up. That's cool and everything, but, man, I don't feel comfortable just sliding the discs in here like that. There's so much more they could have done. They could have at least put them in sleeves, like actual provide sleeves. They put them in there. There had to have been a safer way. There had to be. I can't argue, though, that this, like, the book thing that's really pretty. I like that, so you get some extra points for that. That is really, really cool, making up for that. All I'm gonna say is that these solid-ass cases, yeah, these really should have been standard. I mean, I don't hate it, but this is weird. But also cool. This art might actually get me flagged. Shit. But if you think that's weird, let's see what happens when one breaks. That's just, I don't know how you can fix that. I don't think you can actually... Although it might have actually been designed that way. That's weird, and I really don't know. But I think I like the other one better. That was a little more well put together. But now it's time to get to the thing I adore the most when it comes to my DVD collecting and just the packaging, the way it's gonna look, and that is the thin case. Oh, honey, this is just, Got a nice chip box. You got these nice thin cases with all of their art and everything, and they're just so cool. It feels secure to me. I love this. So why wasn't it a standard? Well, okay, correction. It was a standard for a while. But, okay, you got a bit cheaper box here. But even amongst, like, old regular DVD, like, TV shows, not just anime, this was the hot standard. This is what you did. This was awesome. And just... And even Funimation did it too for a little bit. Like, you got this series, or okay, you got these nice 2 little thin cases. They're really nice. Boxes are a little to be left with desire. Yeah, they're a little. These could have been done a little better, but not bad. However, what happens when you go halfway and then give up? Yeah, Funimation is kind of a king of this. You got a nice case. You've got a nice case. A nice case. A nice case. What the fuck are we doing? You get breakups. I really hate when these things get, like, broken up by quality. It's like, oh, first half was great. What in the crap are we doing here? This is just... low effort. Low effort is all hell. You literally could have just put them in this. Now, I don't know if they actually did, but this is the way I always find this one. So, who knows? Maybe I'm just unlucky. It's probably that. And there you have it. Some of my favorite box set designs of all time. Some of them are okay. Some of them not so great. Some of them are fucking god tier. I will always go for these. These are just, if I see these, I will have them. I must. They are amazing. So I hope I was able to help you out a bit, like just kind of give you a taste of what it's like to collect, and like the pros and cons, how this kind of sucks when, well, there's low effort in these box sets. And I hope I also provided DIY ways of just how to fix these. Mileage may vary. I still don't really recommend the paper sleeves, but they work in a pinch. If nothing else, I really hope I at least entertained you all for a little bit. It's different doing stuff on camera again, and it's not going to be a very common thing, but there are some other things I want to talk about that would involve me doing kind of like this, and I hope that works. If it doesn't, you still got the VTubing stuff, like that's not going away. Oh shit, I have episodes to edit. I should get on that. See ya!